newest inductees into the Church of the Black Wash. And you are all a part of the Pagan cult and the Pagan La Familia. This song is called Wine and Leave.
Hi and welcome to The Void. We're here with Nikki of Pagan. How are you today, Nikki?
I'm good. Oh, thank you. Thanks, man.
Nothing but the best here. People bring her beer. That's the point of your career you're in. Indeed. So you guys just made a really exceptional album. Your very first album. It's called Black Wash.
Yeah.
It's music to soothe a savage beast. Like, you know, it's like...
Definitely.
It's a soothing, it's like a cup of tea that like Kerry King brought to you, like just stood by your bedside. And you know, there's this line in like Blood Moon where you're like total betrayal or just a joke. I want to know, did you feel real stoked the day you recorded that? Because it sounds sick.
That's so nice. Well, the day I recorded most of the songs on the album, so we did 11 songs on the album and we did a B-side for our first single, Death Before Disco. So we did 12 songs in total. I actually recorded 10 songs in one day and we didn't mean it. It just happened. Like I just kept going and going and going and going until I was crippled on the floor in fetal position. And that song was probably toward the end of the day. So I think it's good. I think it serves the purpose though, because you can really feel you can hear the pain and you know, that the song, what the message I'm trying to get across.
You have another band called Little Lamb and the Rosemaries.
We're no longer.
You're a previous band.
Yeah.
You were a band. But I like what you had the bio as if Courtney Love and Kathleen Hanna had a child and that child decided to have a baby with Marilyn Manson. That is a fucking great description. How would you describe Pagan? What is it the love child of?
I think if there was a birth between French pop, Italian disco, and Norwegian black metal. And if you mix that with a demonic Carano, you'd get Pagan.
I know that we've been warming up the dance floor until now, but you know that this is the #1 Italian disco hit. So that means everyone needs to dance with me.
I feel that's like a Fellini film. It's like a 70s Italian movie.
Yeah.
How did you get into singing?
I've been into punk and hardcore and heavy metal since I was a young teenager, like very young, about 14. But with the singing side of things, I always wanted to start a band with my twin sister because we were both into punk together. And that was a very much like people would compare it to maybe like 90s Riot Girl stuff.
How important do you think is like painting a picture in your head?
I mean, very, because you need to believe that you can do it before you can actually get up there. I have so many girls come up to me after shows and say, I wish I could do what you do. I really want to do it, but I'm too scared. But as you know, when you start believing that you can do it, you'll be able to do it.
What's the most exciting thing about the future of women in heavy music?
I think that more and more are doing it now, and playing with other women in bands, there's just this support. Like in Brisbane, we had an amazing lineup. We had Masochist, we had Blind Girls, we had Crave Death, and then it was our show, and each of those bands is female fronted, and it like in the green room, it was the four of us girls just hanging out, having a great time, supporting each other, and it's just it's what we need in this industry. It's just
Because it can grow. Then
necessary, yeah. And other women see that and they feel more comfortable, and you feel more comfortable being there with, you know, people who aren't just...
What draws you to Norwegian black metal? What is your fondness? Where does the love come from?
I think to be honest, I don't really listen to it as much anymore as when we first started Pagan. But for me, it's because of the passion that the bands have and that it's their lifestyle. It's not just really that they like the music. It's that they live and breathe that lifestyle and that genre of music. I went to Norway in like 2011 and I visited lots of the places, the really famous like
Burning
the house, like the front cover of Dawn of the Black Hearts, like We're Dead killed himself, that the house and stuff. So it was really heavy.
What's the silliest black metal story you've ever heard?
I won't say who it is just because I don't know, I might be weird. But I met the singer of a very, very well-known black metal band at Soundwave years ago when Soundwave was a thing, and I went up to him. I was like, I just love your band, and I ended up drinking Jim Beam and Cokes just because he wanted to drink a really Australian drink. So gross. But we were just like drinking and hanging out and like totally platonic friendship. Yeah. We were just hanging out with like some friends and stuff, and he told me that he wanted to get a cross tattooed on his penis, so when he got an erection, it was an inverted crucifix.
I really hope he did that.
Me too.
I really hope he did that.
I actually believe he probably would have, because this particular band are very, like, I'm probably totally giving away who it is, but they're very diehard and, like, everything they say is gospel, and they're the kind of band who take, like, goats' heads around and shit, so...
Danny Luca was telling me he was on tour with Mayhem and Watain, and and so Mayhem, they both had pig's heads on stage.
I will choose to answer that more by telling you an amusing story about when I went to see Mayhem and Watain in Pittsburgh a year and a half ago. Both of them had like animal stuff on stage, like pig's heads, but Mayhem got new fresh ones every show. Hellhammer came on the tour bus and he was like, oh, dude, I just found this other way to walk to the bus. That's supposed to be the quick way, but out this one door, but I had to walk past Watain's pig heads. And, dude, we change our fucking pig heads every day. Those fucking guys, watch your head. I think those things are rotting, and I think they've been using the same ones for like the last 2 weeks.
So you're going out with Stevie from Clowns.
Yeah.
You guys are like the Kurt and Courtney of Australian punk rock without the suicide or smack.
Can I be
which is
Kurt,
good.
though?
Yeah, you can totally be Kurt. Actually, I think that's actually more accurate.
Yeah.
He's got the... I'm really into that. How did you guys meet? You're adorable, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I do love him very much. We met through music, but we weren't touring together. We actually went on tour after we started dating.
Yeah, right.
Which was we always wanted to tour together before we hooked up, but we were on tour and then we kind of made it exclusive, and it's just really nice because it can be hard because we're both on tour a lot, but having someone who completely understands what you're going through, you can't get that from any other place. I think for him it's really refreshing as well having me because I get it as well.
Would you ever do a collaboration with Clowns? Would you ever do a split EP? You should do a split EP.
I was in their video that they've released, and there's a song that they've done that I do a scream on, but you might not know it's me.
Which one?
I can't.
It's a secret. Oh, it's a secret.
Yeah.
It's a secret, guys.
Yeah.
Watch out for a secret Nikki scream. It's there. It's there. It's hidden. What's your most frequent facial expression?
Probably. I don't know. Probably smile.
This is a new one I've got.
I smile.
What's your most used phrase?
Cute. It's cute. I use cute to describe everything, or amazing.
That's positive.
Yeah.
You're all about the PMA.
Yeah.
What's your most annoying habit?
Shitting with the door open when my twin sister is at home and she hates it.
That's nice. Well, it's intimate. She does
We're twins. We shared a womb. I don't see the problem shitting in front of each other, but she hates it.
I like that you're doing it just to fuck with her though. That's good.
And probably talking about shitting on tour, like the guys in my band hate it. Like I always talk about pooing all the time, and then Nikki, shut up.
Who are the elders that you look up to?
I think maybe Frenzel Rom. I mean, we went on tour with them, and they're all older dudes who've been doing it for a really long time, and they're all so helpful and want us to do well. They want to see that. But some of the bands who've helped us heaps have been Clowns and Totally Unicorn and High Tension. Like, yeah, all like such camaraderie, and it's just so nice.
Thanks. This is The Void. This is Nikki from Pagan. You should go check out their album Blackwash. Good times. Thanks, you two.